The death toll from the New Year's Day earthquake in Japan is likely to rise above 300. 110 people are now confirmed dead, with more than 200 still unaccounted for. Authorities continue to comb through the debris. For those who survived, the conditions are grim, with many struggling to access clean water and fresh food.
The house he was raised in destroyed. 27-year-old delivery driver Ryusu Kitano tries to save his family's belongings. The clock on the wall stopped the moment the 7.6 magnitude earthquake struck the city of Wajima. Ryusu and his parents were lucky to escape with their lives.
My dad and mum survived because they were on the first floor. The three of us ran out into the street and waited in the middle of the road for the shaking to stop.
Ryusu works quickly to salvage what he can, worried that aftershocks could still bring the house down.
My mum and dad are really shaken. They're very quiet and staying at an evacuation shelter today.
The surrounding streets in the centre of Wajima City are scenes of total destruction. Homes brought to the ground, they could still have people inside, trapped under the rubble. Hope for their survival now almost entirely gone.
There are still people who we don't know whether they are alive or dead. Also, gas, electricity and water are not restored yet. So I worry how long it will take to get back to normal.
Walking the streets here in Wajima City feels very much like being in the middle of a disaster movie. There is an eerie silence hanging over the place, interrupted only by the sounds of creaking from the buildings still standing, helicopters overhead. It's almost entirely abandoned, except for a few families trying to salvage what they can. Damage to roads and infrastructure is slowing aid. Water supply has been impacted to around 90,000 households in Ishikawa and its surrounding prefectures, with food and fuel supplies now running low. The government says it's working to improve conditions.
We need to strengthen delivery routes for food, water and portable toilets. We need to improve the disposal of waste and provide medical assistance and set up makeshift beds.
Tarpaulins are being distributed to help protect damaged homes ahead of rain forecast for the coming days. There are concerns that it may trigger landslides, adding to the anxiety for those who now face a lengthy clean-up.
And Aaron Fernandez joins us now from Wajima on the coast of the Noto Peninsula. Aaron, good evening to you. Challenging conditions, as we heard in your report there. How would you describe conditions on the ground?
Antonia, that's right. Good evening to you. The conditions here in Wajima are still extremely challenging. I arrived in the city this morning and about 10 kilometres outside there was basically a traffic jam of emergency services vehicles trying to get into the city. It took about an hour for that to clear, and once it did clear I was able to see exactly what was holding up those emergency services vehicles, and it's the damage that the earthquake has done to the road, not just on the main entryways into the city, but throughout the city streets, the little alleyways where the houses are most seriously damaged. The roads have basically been terraced. They're split right down the middle, and one half sits several feet above the other. It's impossible to drive vehicles down there. The circumstances here are incredibly challenging. There's no water, there's no electricity, there's no functioning sewerage for volunteers, even to use the bathroom, and the destruction is everywhere. You can see the state of the houses behind me. Immediately in front of me is a 5-storey building that is completely on its side, and we know that people that were trapped under the rubble in that place have unfortunately died. So the scale of the clean-up that faces local authorities here will be a big one in the months to come. Anton.
A tough situation. SBS Asia correspondent Aaron Fernandez with that update on Japan's earthquake recovery.